Hello everyone, my name is Haider Ali Punjabi, and in today's video, I will be talking about something that everyone asks me about. How do we add smart home devices to Apple Home? This is a very frequent question because most of the devices that we buy in the market don't support Apple Home, especially in India. So I decided I will make a video about it. So to get started, what you will need is a Home Assistant software running. I have already made a video on it, so you can check that out before starting. So let's start. So this is my Home Assistant. So to do this, you will use a Home Assistant add-on. Most of the other videos on YouTube on this topic use an add-on called Homekit Bridge. This is an official add-on from Home Assistant, and it's better if everybody uses this, but it doesn't cover all the use cases. So that's why I'll be making a video using a different add-on. But first I'll cover this add-on. So in case you want to add your smart home devices to Apple Home, this is your best choice. But if, like me, you have devices from other providers, like you have got a Google Home speaker or an Alexa speaker, you would want that your devices are added to them as well. So to do that, I will use a separate add-on called Home Assistant Matter Hub. This allows you to add whatever devices or entities you have in your Home Assistant, including home automations or anything else, like devices from Zigbee or ESP home devices or any other automation that you may have, to Apple Home, Alexa, or Google Home. For Alexa and Google Home, you will need speakers from them. Without them, you won't be able to use this add-on. But for Apple Home, you don't need anything else. Just use this add-on and you will be able to add it to your Apple Home. So, to recap, if you just want to add your devices to Apple Home, you should use the HomeKit Bridge. And there are other videos on YouTube that will teach you how to do it. But in case you have devices like an Alexa speaker or a Google Nest mini speaker, you should use this add-on, as it will allow you to add your devices to them as well. So let's get started. So here's my Home Assistant demo that I have set up in previous video. So to use Home Assistant Matter Hub, I'll just copy the URL it gives in its page. I'll paste this URL in the description of this video as well. I will copy it and then we'll go to the add-on store in Home Assistant. So by default, the add-on store lists all the official Home Assistant add-ons. But to add custom add-ons to it, you click on the top right menu and select repositories and add any repository you want. So here I will add the URL that I copied, and it will add the repository to it. And now I'll refresh the page so that the new add-ons are listed here as well. So here is the Home Assistant Matter Hub add-on that I want. I'll just click install and it will install itself. It's very simple. It will take a while, but after it's installed, I'll show you how to use it.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now that the add-on has installed itself, I will click start, and I will also enable the watchdog so that it restarts itself if it crashes, and also show it in the sidebar so that I can access it very easily. Now you'll see I have a Matter Hub menu item here. I'll go to the Matter Hub and it will take a moment to start, but after it has started, it will show you its interface. Let's give it a second.
Much later.
Okay, so now that the Home Assistant Matter Hub add-on has started, I'll go to the menu item it has created on the left, and it will show me its interface. By default, it has nothing installed, so I'll just create a new bridge that I will use. You can name it anything. I'll call it a Matter Bridge. And for port, I'll keep it the default 5540 port because some services just support the default port, and I will not mess with it. For entities, I'll include all the entities that I want. The best way to do it is to use a label for it. So I'll create a new label called Matter, and whatever entity I use a label Matter with, it will automatically include itself in the Matter Hub. And I don't need to do anything else here. I'll just click save. And now it's ready. To add entities to it, all I need to do is go to an entity that I want to add. So for example, here I have a bedroom fan that I will add to it. So I'll go to its switch, to its settings, and in label, I'll add a new label called Matter. And that's all I need to do. Now this will automatically get installed in the Matter Hub. Apart from this, I'll also add this socket that I have. Now that I have created the Matter label before, I just need to choose it again. And now I have added two devices to my Matter Hub. Now if I go back to the Matter Hub, it will take a moment to refresh, but in case it doesn't, what you can do is you go to settings, add-ons, Home Assistant Matter Hub, and you click restart here. This is the quickest way for it to refresh all the devices. It might show you an error sometimes, but I think it should have restarted itself. Yeah, it has restarted itself, and give it a moment to start. Okay, it has restarted itself and it's just initializing the bridge. So once the bridge is initialized, it will show you the two devices that we added to it. But it does take a second to do it. Yeah. Now it has the two devices that I added to it, and you can see it has a switch for the bedroom fan and the switch for the socket. Now I need to add this to my Apple Home. So for that, what I'll do is I'll start recording on my mobile phone and show you how to add it to the Apple Home. Okay, I will open my Apple Home. This is my default home. I'll switch to a demo home that I had created. Right now it's empty. What you need to do is you need to click on add accessory and then just scan the QR code on your Home Assistant setup page and click add to home and add anyway. This will add the Matter Bridge to your Apple Home. The thing about Matter Bridge is it can only connect to one device. But after this I'll show you how to link this to Google Home or Alexa as well. Now the bridge has been added to the demo home. It has now detected the switch and the socket. So this is the switch. I'll click continue. It's in my bedroom, so I'll select bedroom. The name is OK. And it's a fan, so I'll select a fan and I'll click continue. And now it has identified the socket as well. This is in my bathroom actually. This is the socket for my geyser. So I'll call it geyser. Done. It's an outlet and done. I'll go back to my demo home and you will see it has selected it has added geyser and fan switch. If I go back to my Home Assistant dashboard and if I'll toggle the geyser on, you will see that the socket is turned on and I can turn it back off as well. Same for the fan switch. If I turn it on, it will turn it on the Home Assistant as well. The benefit of doing this is, for example, the fan switch that I have can't be added to even Google Home directly because it is based on ESP Home. So using a Matter Hub add-on, it makes it very easy to add it to Apple Home, Google Home, or whatever or Alexa. Now I'll show you how to do it in Google Home as well. So like I said, you can't link the Matter Hub from Home Assistant to multiple instances. The best way to do it is to go to your home settings. And in Home Hubs and Bridges, you will see the Attic Matter accessory that I added. If you go into it, you will be able to select the turn on pairing mode and copy the code it gives you. Using this code, if you go to Google Home, I will not create a separate home in Google Home because like I said, for Google and Alexa, you need a speaker. So I already have a speaker in this home, and if I create a new home, I won't have the speaker there. So I'll need to add this Matter Hub to this home only. You will see that I already have a HA Matter bridge, but I can add another bridge to it. And I'll select add and then Matter enable device. I don't have a QR code, so I'll select setup without QR code and then just paste the pairing code it gave me and then click next. So it will check my device and I'll click on I agree. And now it will add it to my smart Google Home, and I'll click add to Google Home, add anyway. So this is adding the Google Home accessory to Apple Home actually, and I'll name it accessory and done. So we had two devices, a geyser socket and a bedroom fan switch. So I'll show you if they are present in here. Okay. So now that this has been added, the three entities you see on the right are the ones added via my demo bridge that I created. The rest of them are from my main bridge and I won't use them. So I go to the bedroom fan switch, I can turn it on and off, and you will see it is happening on my Home Assistant dashboard as well. The same for the Wiz socket. So that was all for this part of the video. Next I'll show you another benefit of using adding entities from Home Assistant to Google Home or Apple Home is you can add automations to it. So I'll create a new automation. I'll delete this one and create this again so you can follow me. So I don't need a trigger for it since I'll be manually triggering it, and the only thing I'll add to it is let's search for this bedroom fan switch. I will turn it on, and for device I'll click bedroom fan and then I'll wait for time to pass. Let's say 5 seconds. It's enough for a demo. And then I'll again go to switch and now turn the bedroom fan off. So what this automation will do is it will turn on the bedroom fan, wait for 5 seconds and turn it off. You can make this automation is useful, for example, when you're going to sleep. You can turn this on, and then instead of 5-second delay, you can keep a delay for an hour or whatever you want, and then it will turn off the bedroom fan automatically. But for demo purposes, I have selected 5 seconds. I will save it and call it bedroom fan automation, and I'll add the Matter label to it so that I can add it to Apple Home and Google Home, and save it. Now if I go back to Matter Hub, right now it hasn't detected the device as now, but I'll need to restart it so that it detects it quickly. But usually it does refresh itself as well, but I'm not sure how long it takes, so I'll just restart it again. Okay, so now let's give it a moment for it to start, and it will detect.
Several days later.
Okay, the add-on has started again, and now it has 3 devices. It will have an automation, the bedroom fan automation, and it will act as a switch. So if I go back to my Google Home, it has automatically detected the automation for me, and now it's online. So on my dashboard, I'll go back to the dashboard so that you can see it happening. If I click on the bedroom fan automation, it will turn on the fan, and after 5 seconds it should turn itself off. And yeah, it did. You will see that it has also added itself to the Apple Home as well. I'll go back and I'll switch to my demo home. Yeah, here's the bedroom fan automation. If I click on it here, it will turn itself on my Home Assistant and turn itself off after 5 seconds. So this is very useful. You can add home automations to Apple Home or Google Home and then access it using OK Google or the trigger word for Siri. I won't call it because it will trigger it on my phone. Okay, so that's all there is to it. Very simple to use, and ideally it will resolve the issues that everyone was having on how to add your devices to Apple Home. So this is very useful in case you are into the Apple ecosystem. You can use Siri to trigger all your home automations and your smart home devices. One thing to remember is this Apple Home integration only works if you're connected to your home Wi-Fi, as it works over Wi-Fi. But in case you want to control your home devices from anywhere you are, you will need to purchase either an Apple TV or a HomePod, so that it will act as, I should say, as a point in your home from which you can trigger anything, and it will work over Apple's cloud. So you need a device in your home that acts as a, let's say, a central server, a central device. So right now Apple only supports the Apple TV and HomePod for this functionality, but in the past it did used to support iPads as well. So in case you want to control your home assistant devices from anywhere you are using Apple Home, you will need to purchase either an Apple TV or a HomePod. In my next video or in an upcoming video, what I'll show you is how you can access Home Assistant from anywhere you want, because by default Home Assistant is also accessible only on your own Wi-Fi. I guess that is it for this video, and in case you have any questions about this or any other thing related to smart homes or anything, you can ask them to me in the comments, and if needed I'll make a video about it, or I'll just reply to you in the comments. Thank you.